What if one story could change everything? Welcome to SHABAZZ Enterprise News. Today, we dive deep into Cassie's complete testimony against Sean "Diddy" Combs. Cassie Ventura, a singer and model, has come forward. She's sharing shocking allegations against Diddy. These allegations expose troubling details about her past relationship. Let's break it down step by step. First, we explore Cassie's background. Cassie began her career in music. She rose to fame in the early 2000s. It's important to understand her journey before her relationship with Diddy began. Next, we'll highlight their timeline. Cassie and Diddy began dating in 2007. The relationship lasted over a decade but had dark moments. Legal documents reveal Cassie detailed abuse and manipulation. Now, let's look at key points from her testimony. Cassie claims she faced physical abuse. She describes incidents that left her injured and fearful. This testament to her struggles sheds light on a broader issue. It's essential to explain the psychological aspect of emotional abuse. Emotional abuse can be just as damaging as physical harm. Diddy's alleged pattern of controlling behavior fits this description. Here's where we give context. Imagine being in a relationship with no freedom. Imagine feeling trapped and scared. Many people go through this, and Cassie's story resonates. Cassie also highlights struggles with mental health. She mentions anxiety and depression tied to her experiences. This connection is crucial. It helps viewers understand the effects of trauma. As we summarize, Cassie's testimony presents serious allegations against Diddy. She bravely sheds light on abuse, inspiring others to speak out. Awareness can help prevent similar situations. Your next step. Watch the full testimony on our channel. Engage with the story, and share your thoughts below. Together, let's raise awareness and support those who need it. Today, we'll explore how Cassie's revelations reflect a widespread concern regarding the treatment of women in high-profile relationships. The tragedy is not just her story but the silence that has enveloped many similar cases for years. Too often, those who suffer feel unable to speak due to fear of repercussions or disbelief. Cassie's words can serve as a powerful catalyst for change, encouraging others to share their experiences and seek help. By addressing these issues openly, we create a community of support, empowering survivors to reclaim their narratives. In a world where abuse can often hide in plain sight, Cassie's bravery is a reminder that no one should suffer in silence, and every voice matters. As we reflect on Cassie's courage, we realize that this moment marks a significant turning point. The conversation surrounding abuse in relationships must evolve. It cannot remain hushed or ignored. Cassie's narrative invites audiences to confront uncomfortable truths and examine the hidden patterns that perpetuate cycles of violence. It's a wake-up call, urging society to acknowledge the gravity of emotional and physical abuse. The hashtag #MeToo provided a platform for victims, but Cassie's testimony shows that there is still so much work left to be done. When survivors share their stories, they dismantle stigma and foster a culture where support is woven into the fabric of community life. Ultimately, we must learn to believe and empower those who come forward, ensuring that they are not met with doubt, but with resilience and understanding. In today's society, the stories of survivors like Cassie are paramount. They bring to light the pervasive issues that need addressing, transforming personal pain into a collective call to action. Each testimony serves as a thread in the larger fabric of social advocacy, weaving together individual experiences into a united front against injustice. As we listen and reflect on these narratives, we must ask ourselves what our role is in supporting survivors and fostering an environment where they feel safe to share their truths without fear. The time for change is now, and together, we can build a future where respect and dignity are the foundation of every relationship. As we move forward, it's essential to recognize that each story shared carries the potential to inspire hope and drive meaningful change. In conclusion, Cassie's testimony is not merely a recounting of past trauma, it is a significant milestone in the ongoing fight against abuse. Her courage in sharing these truths invites society to listen, engage, and act, ensuring that survivors are supported and believed while paving the way for transformative change. Cassie's experience is a stark reminder of the realities many endure behind closed doors. Each revelation she shares not only serves to unravel her own pain but also resonates with countless others, amplifying their silent struggles. It is vital to emphasize how these issues transcend individual experiences, highlighting a systemic failure to protect victims. As we delve deeper into her testimony, we approach a pivotal aspect, the aftermath of abuse and the countless barriers survivors must navigate, seeking justice and healing. Cassie's reflections reveal that the scars left by abuse are not just physical, they linger deep within the psyche, altering how one views relationships and trust. She recounts moments when her voice felt silenced, overshadowed by the fear of retaliation. This resonates profoundly, speaking to a universal experience many endure after surviving traumatic relationships. The emotional toll can create a cycle, where survivors struggle to reclaim their identities after feeling stripped of autonomy. Many who hear Cassie's story may find themselves confronting similar dynamics, recognizing that healing is a journey often riddled with obstacles. Her testimony highlights not only her personal struggles but also sheds light on the broader societal implications of such relationships. Cassie illustrates the pervasive nature of abuse, where the abuser's tactics entwine with societal norms that often dismiss or normalize such behaviors. The emotional manipulation and fear she faced are echoed by many, forming a collective experience that underscores a pressing need for change. As Cassie continues to share her truth, she calls on the community to challenge the silence that too often protects abusers rather than victims. This moment of vulnerability propels a critical conversation about the importance of believing and supporting survivors, emphasizing that their voices must not be ignored. With each detail she reveals, Cassie paves the way for others to come forward, creating a ripple effect of empowerment and understanding. Through her bravery, we are reminded of the importance of listening, learning, and ultimately standing together against the forces that seek to silence those in pain. Cassie emphasizes that sharing her story is not just an act of bravery, but a crucial step in healing. She expresses a deep yearning for others to feel the same liberation she seeks. By recounting her experiences, she hopes to dismantle the stigma around abuse, reminding everyone that it is never too late to break free from the chains of silence. Her journey is more than a personal account, it's a beacon of hope for those trapped in similar circumstances. As we absorb her powerful testimony, it becomes clear that healing begins with honesty and the courage to speak one's truth. Cassie poignantly reflects on the myriad emotions she experienced during her relationship, admitting that there were moments of confusion and longing intertwined with fear. She shares how the initial excitement of love gradually faded, replaced by an overwhelming sense of isolation. The glitz and glamour that surrounded her life belied the emotional turmoil within, as Diddy's influence loomed large, casting a shadow on her self-worth. Cassie describes nights spent questioning her reality, caught in a web of manipulation that left her feeling powerless and unheard. Through vivid recollections, she captures the essence of a struggle few glimpse behind celebrity facades, inviting empathy and understanding from those who listen. As Cassie continues her testimony, she recalls specific instances that profoundly impacted her psyche. "I remember feeling lost," she asserts, "caught between the person I loved and the person who was hurting me. This stark realization manifests profound internal conflict, making her story all the more relatable for anyone who has experienced similar strains in their relationships. Cassie emphasizes that love should not hurt, it should uplift and empower, not diminish one's identity. Her unwavering resolve to confront these painful truths serves as a catalyst for healing. Moreover, she hopes others who may still be trapped in toxic relationships will find the strength to break free. Each word she speaks carries weight, advocating for recognition and support from those listening. Cassie's candidness urges society to acknowledge that vulnerability is not a sign of weakness but a pivotal strength toward rebirth and reclamation. As she bares her soul, the audience can sense her determination not just to share her story, but to spark a movement. Cassie's testimony thus stands as both a personal account and a call to action, inspiring others to acknowledge their struggles and pursue their own paths to healing. Ultimately, her narrative champions the idea that hope can bloom even in the darkest of circumstances, illustrating that every pain shared can ignite a spark of awareness and encourage change in a world often hesitant to confront its issues. Cassie's journey, marked by pain and resilience, also brings forth the complexities of healing from such trauma. She reflects on moments of relapse, where feelings of worthlessness threatened to pull her back into despair. Yet, in these vulnerable admissions, there's a glimpse of undeniable strength as she recounts seeking therapy and support from close friends. Cassie reveals how opening up about her past became a lifeline, serving as both a source of comfort and a catalyst for change. She passionately advocates for the importance of sharing one's story, illuminating the pathways toward recovery. In her raw vulnerability, she challenges the stigma that often surrounds mental health, inspiring countless others to seek help and unearth the power of their own voices. Ultimately, Cassie's testimony serves as a powerful reminder that healing is possible, and through genuine connection and support, the burden of trauma can become a shared experience of hope and transformation. Cassie emphasizes that breaking the silence surrounding abuse is not merely a personal journey but a collective responsibility. She urges, we must create spaces where survivors can share without fear. Cassie's powerful testimony marks a significant moment in the fight against abuse, challenging societal norms and encouraging open conversations. In sharing her story, she not only seeks healing for herself but also inspires others to reclaim their voices, united in a quest for justice and understanding. Together, let us foster a future where every survivor's story is heard, validated,